Welcome, foolish mortals, to the most fun time of the year. Are you excited? Because I am. Welcome to the not so scary boo party. It is finally spooky season and this is the time to shine. I have been waiting for this all year. This is the time where I have the most content ideas. I tend to go all out. I absolutely love to create spooky content and it's just best watched in September and October. So this year we're doing another not so scary boo party. This is basically us celebrating Halloween. It will start the 15th of September until Halloween. And there will be a lot of different content that you're getting. We have all sorts of categories, so let's dive in. This year, not so spooky boo party is a bit different. Last year it was called Not So Scary Halloween Party, but I kept calling it the Not So Scary Boo Party, so that's what it's called this year. Just to make it easier on myself. We will still have a lot of categories. The same categories as you have seen last year, or maybe a bit more, because some categories I didn't get to last year. But it will be familiar. We will be doing reading, we will be doing crafting, we will be watching movies, we will be gaming, like all the good stuff. But first things first, to make sure that you can get all the best things out of your fall season, if you want to make it spooky or not, this year I've made a bingo board. This is bingo board you can find in the Google Drive as well as in the Discord. Little preface, a lot of this stuff is the easiest for me to post on Discord. I can plan messages on Discord so I know it will be delivered on the right date and not all at the same time. So if you haven't already, I would highly encourage you to join the Discord. I guarantee you're more than welcome there. It is a very safe space. We have a lot of diverse people and I've never seen a problem before. I am there if you do end up in trouble, which I would not see why, but then please send me a message and we'll fix it. It will be fine. But we can so much more inspire each other on the Discord and help each other in the Discord. So I think for a lot of the things that I've planned, it's going to be extremely helpful if you're in the Discord. But the bingo card is also available in the Google Drive. It might not all be at the time of this announcement because I have to upload this in 2 days and I still need to make the graphics. But it will be there. I promise it will be there before we start. This fall bingo board is that it is fall inspired, so if you don't like spooky, you don't have to make it spooky. It is all possible to make spooky, but it is centered to fall, just so you can romanticize your season. If you don't like fall like I used to, this might be helpful. It is a lot of different activities, and also one of them is reading and making bookmarks, and I felt like it was cute, but it is also probably a little bit easier to do than read tons of books. You can still read tons of books if you want, but you don't have to. So this bingo board is for you all to scratch off and see if you can have a bingo at the end of Halloween. Next up is movies. Last year we had a reading list and we're not doing that this year. However, I would really like to have movie night with you guys. It will probably happen on Sunday evening, but I just think it is too much for me to do every single week. So I'm thinking maybe 2 or 3 movie nights and you guys can vote on the Discord what movie you would like to see. And then we'll be watching that movie together on the Discord you know, so we can chat while seeing it, so we can have fun with it. Can chat a little bit before and afterwards, you know, just hang out and have fun together. That is the whole plan. This is the whole plan of the Not So Scary Book Party. The book is content, because this is a book channel. You would almost forget, but it is. So every Tuesday and Thursday I normally post a video, and that is gonna stay that way. However, from the 15th of September, it is mostly going to be the 13 vlogs of Halloween, which I'm calling Vlogoween. That is not original, but it came to me in a sprint. I loved it, and I'm sure a lot of people use it. So I am trying to film 13 vlogs for Halloween. There will be a lot of Frankenstein content, because that is just my favorite. So I bet you there are gonna be loads. But also Gothic horror in general is one of my favorites, and I tend to cram them in around September and October. We're going to do the spooky challenges from Herkiat, which is gonna be so much fun. I want to vlog a spooky 24-hour reading challenge kind of day. We're doing Nightmare Before Christmas, you know, all the good stuff. So you're getting 2 vlogs every single week, hopefully. I will come back to this later, but I just want to tell you all the fun stuff, all the things I've planned. And then at the end, I have to put in a little warning. But then on Wednesday, I would like to introduce a new part, and it's gonna be the Haunted Bakery. I am so excited for this. I am decorating my kitchen with spooky hand towels, and my witch's spell book is there, and a witch statue, and like all my Halloween mugs are out. I'm going to make a fake Frankenstein cake and cotton candy with spiders and stuff, and then every Wednesday you will get a video from me making a spooky thread that you can follow along. Every Friday I will post the next recipe in the Discord that we're gonna make on the next Wednesday, so you can follow along. You have time to get your groceries in if you would like to join. But I do highly suggest once more that you do join the Discord. It is linked down below. We're a fun bunch of people. I feel like it's a very safe space. Everybody is respected. There are a lot of diverse people out there. And I never had trouble. So I think it's just more fun that way. We can keep each other posted, but also that is where everything will drop. Because it is easy for me to schedule Discord messages. I'm making sure you get the recipes, the craft ideas, the things you need, you know, everything you need. But I'm very excited to make spooky stuff with you and bake spooky stuff. So I hope you'll join me. And then obviously we have to do the crafty shows. We did them last year in an also scary Halloween party, and it was loads of fun. So I tend to bring them back. It will be every Monday. There will be a live show. Again, I will let you know in the Discord what you need so you can get it on time. And you can join in if you want to. I know I have plans to make spooky clay ghost. I am still working on my painting by numbers, which is a ghost with a lot of books. So we will be doing that. I have some other clay ideas like sandworms from Beetlejuice in a jar, mushrooms in a claw, stuff like that. And this year there will also be a gaming section. I really wanted to do that last year, but just didn't get to it. Like, it's a lot of work. And I have more ideas than I can make happen, unfortunately. So I had to set it aside then, so I made sure this year it is gonna happen. I have been working on a not so spooky save file for The Sims 4. And I will be sharing a video, a speed build of that save file every Saturday with you. And obviously I will share the save file so that you can use it in your Sims game if you like to. And actually, I hope I will get a little bit of help from you guys with building that save file. Especially making families and Sims. I'm not good at that. So I was hoping you guys maybe could make some Sims that you would like to see in the worlds in the save file, so we build them together. I think that would be so fun to do. I really would like to do a gameplay session, but I'm not sure if it is possible. So we will find out when this is happening, if I could, if I'm not, if I can't. We have to see, but at least you're getting one video every week of me building. That video will come from my gaming channel. Just to keep it separate, because I'm trying really hard to build this channel. And if I post a lot of different things, it's going to be very different for YouTube to recommend my channel to a lot of people. But again, I will post the links in the Discord, and this is why I think you should really join the Discord. It's just more fun that way. But obviously my gaming channel is linked down below as well, so you can just follow that channel. Nothing really happens there unless we're doing weird shit like this. So for September and October, stuff will happen there. But don't be mad at me that I didn't tell you I had one, because I'm not really using it unless I'm doing some gaming with you guys, and then I'll put the link in. So you have not missed anything. And then a very, very exciting thing. In October, we will have Halloween camp. We always have Halloween camp. However, this year, it will be a week long instead of a weekend. So we're having a week-long Halloween camp, and I will be daily vlogging for it once more. So that week you will get a vlog every single day. I will make a separate announcement video because it is a readathon. So I want to make that super clear how it works and stuff. And it's just too much to put in this video. So you will get another announcement video closer to October for that particular readathon. But it is all hosted in the not so spooky boo party this year. And then the last thing but not the least. Again, this will be another announcement video because there is just a lot of information in that you will need. And it is too much to put in here. But I am finally going to launch the club I've been wanting to launch all year. It is called the Stitchwitches. And we will be either knitting or crocheting. You can choose whatever you want to do while listening to the same audiobook. I can spoil that the first pattern will be a hair accessory. So it is super easy. It only uses basic stitches. We will have a live show for it in 1 month where you can ask me all kinds of crafting questions to help you along with your project, where I can show you stuff. Just to make sure that everyone that is just learning to crochet or knit have the opportunity to ask me questions. Obviously, you can still ask them all in the Discord and everybody can help you out there. But I wanted to have a designated evening where we can either all make it, or you can ask me questions, or I can show you how to do some stuff. And then the next month we have the live show for the book we're reading together, and it will be the Vampire Knitting Club. I've heard many great things about it. It's a murder mystery series with witches and vampires, and obviously there's knitting in it, so it seemed appropriate. I will make sure that every project we make both have a knitting pattern as well as a crochet pattern. So I usually pick a free pattern for one of those and then convert it to knitting or crocheting, whatever's left. So you can choose which option you want, but to make sure that you know what's happening and what you need, I am making this another separate announcement video. So that was a lot. So let's recap for a bit. We have a bingo board that you can fill out by yourself. It will be available in the Google Drive down below, as well as on the Discord. It mostly contains fall activities, but also a tiny bit of reading. It is just for you to make the most out of the season, if that makes sense. On Monday, we will have a live show every Monday on this YouTube channel. It is linked down below. And we're gonna do different crafts. You will get the sheet with everything you need and the instructions. Again, it is linked down below in the Google Drive as well as on Discord. On Tuesday, you will get a spooky Halloweeny vlog from me. On Wednesday, we will be joining the Haunted Bakery and make a fall treat just to treat ourselves because we deserve it. On Thursday, there's another spooky video out. I am trying to make them all vlogs. There might be a, if I really need to, there might be a sit down video. Otherwise, the sit down video is gonna be separate. I know, it's a lot. But I live for this season, people. I love it. On Friday, we have the Friday night reading club. As usual, I will be hosting reading sprints to get us through all the spooky books at the fall TBR. On Saturday, you will get a gaming video from The Sims. It is going to be a spooky speed build, thinking vampire houses, but also pumpkin farms, fall festivals. I know there is gonna be fortune teller camp, stuff like that. It's gonna be really, really fun. And I hope you're joining me in helping build the save file, specifically to fill it with a load of cute and fun Sims. And then on Sunday we have a rest day. And we can actually try to read. There will also be a new club starting that gives an additional life every month. One to craft together and one to discuss the book we've read together. We will be reading the Vampire Knitting Club. But the separate announcement for that is coming. You will probably see it next week. And then last but definitely not least, might be my favorite, we're doing 1 week Halloween camp. It will be from the 6th until the 12th of October. But once again, I will put that in a loose announcement so you can, ask all your questions there. We're gonna talk about badges and stuff again. Just to make it extremely clear, I want to have a different announcement for the readathon. But I will be daily vlogging for it, so that week you will get a video every single day on top of all the live shows and stuff. I hope you're as excited as I am. However, I have to preface this all with the fact that I am currently sick at home. As most of you know by now, I am having a nerve stuck in my stomach. Which means that every time I use my abdomen muscles, it hurts like hell. Which has prevented me from doing a lot of things. It has ups and downs. And I'm just come out of a down. Which also means that I have not been able to prepare as much or as well for this as I would have liked. That is just how it is. But I want you to know that this is my plan. But I can't guarantee that I can make it all. Because if my nerves decide to be an ass again, I might not be able to film or edit or whatever. I might not be able to go live. I will have a treatment again on the 15th of September. Yes, that is the first day of the Scary Boo Party. That is the day I'm supposed to have a live, which I really intend to do, but you see the problem. I don't know how the treatment is going. It can get worse in the first week. It can immediately get better. The sedation might be still working. So we have to see day by day what I can actually do. Currently, I have only filmed 4 out of 13 vlogs. So there is a chance at the end that I have to put in some sit down videos to make it, or that I might end up with 10 Halloween vlogs instead of 13. 13 just seemed to be the Halloween number, right? The problem is that I just have even more ideas than this. I would really like to make a fall plan patterns kind of video, knitting and crocheting wise. I would like to highlight some Halloween patterns maybe in a different video. You know, I hope I can get 13 pairs of Halloween socks one day. Probably not this year, but I'm trying. You know, I would like to have a tiny Halloween town series with The Sims 4 where we build a small town with different Sims from scratch, and they have to earn money and build their house by a certain skill, stuff like that. There is so much I want to do. Unfortunately, I am, you know, a slave of my nerve at this time. If they don't want me to do it, I can't. But I will try my best to put it all out there. I just want you to know that if something doesn't go as planned, this is the reason why. It felt fair to warn you beforehand, before I got all your hopes up. But I do hope you're still so excited about this. I am. So that's why I can promise you I will try my best. Because this is the content I live for. This is where I've been waiting for. I love this season. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe if you want to follow the spooky chaos. And I see you in the next one. Bye, foolish mortal.